Warning: this video is a parody of ABGN but kid-friendly and no cussing. If you can't handle all this anger and rage from an 11-year-old boy complaining about a book character, then go watch another one of my videos. As promised, enjoy. Susan Heffley from Die Wimpy Kid is a total Karen. I am not joking. She's like the mega Karens of all. Like, what were they thinking? Here's an example. In Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, Greg's mom, Susan, gives him cookies for dessert, and Riley stayed with him, and he has two because he's the guest, which is fair. Fair enough. But Greg gets one because he lives there, obviously. And then Greg takes one from him, and Greg's mom like, that belongs to him! That belongs to him! First of all, it didn't belong to him. It was cookies. It's a cookie. And what's even more stupider? He let him pick one toy from Greg just because he stole a cookie from him. What kind of nonsense is this? And what's even stupider is that Greg takes the toy from him and hides in the bathroom, and then Greg's mom is like, that belonged to him, that belonged to him, and it makes him take 3 more toys. In total, he took 4. Which is really, really stupid because, first of all, you can get another cookie at home. Like, what kind of nonsense was she thinking? She was like right there. She was like so like that. But she's just like insane. Another reason, Dad Room Kid Roderick was there. Greg's mom and Riley and Greg and Riley got forced for his mom to play with them and their babysitter. And they're playing this witchcraft game. And then Greg's mom was like, they were in a bar, and they had this type of beer. And then Greg's mom's character was like, oops, mom bumps over Greg's character, spill a drink or whatever, he spills it. Okay, it's not real, guys. It's not real. First of all, it's a game. You can't actually drink it. Like, example, like in Red Dead 1 or 2, you have a horse. Like, you have a horse. That's a perfect example. You have a horse and you take care of it a lot. It's not real, guys. If you want to meet it, that you're not, because it's just a horse. It's just a virtual horse. Same with beer, like in Red Dead, you can drink beer too. I do that in the game too, but you can't drink it. You can't drink it in real. It doesn't go in your body when you hold a controller or whatever, and your Xbox controller, your PS4 controller. But it's just not real. So even if you do drink it in the game, it's not gonna go in your veins. And you're gonna get drunk and go DUIs or stuff. So it doesn't make any sense. That's like a total Karen move. Another reason in Roderick Rules is that Greg and Manny were in the car, and then Greg was like making Manny laugh. And then, out of nonsense, like, he just laughed so hard because of the face he made, and he had apple juice coming out of his nose. And Greg's mom was like, you couldn't have killed him! First of all, how is apple juice is gonna kill you? Like, usually Karens complain. They're like the, let me speak to your manager kind of guy. But it's apple juice. It's apple juice. What? In nonsense, apple juice is gonna kill. I get choking, like that can be, but it's apple juice. Apple juice. Like, come on, guys, just think about it. It's apple juice. Another reason, and it's actually in various books. She gets role models for Greg. He obviously hates. Like, I forgot one, but I forgot what book, but I think it was in Third Wheel or Ugly Truth. But he gets him a role model because he had a friend from a roommate from college and had a son. But what he didn't tell was a homeschooler guy that looks like that's basically just a high schooler, and he's not even in high school. So what's the point? Yeah. The sun is up. So click. Anyway, yeah, that's a total Karen move. Another thing. And Greg and Dad won't pick a long haul and old school. Let me say long haul first. In the long haul, they take electronics away from Greg, Roderick, and Manny. Now, you may think they don't deserve it. Obviously, yeah, they don't. But Manny and Roderick, Roderick kind of deserve it. Manny does deserve it, actually. He's an evil little spoiled brat, which I'm going to say in another video. Because he's so bright. Like, the guns are going boom, 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 boom. And yeah, it's so bright, like boom, 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 shooting. But Greg did nothing to do. Like, I get Roderick and Manny. Like, Roderick kind of deserve it. Manny does deserve it. But Greg, what he did? He did nothing. He was a good boy. He's the greatest boy ever. 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 But for reals, it's stupid. You know what's even more stupider? In various too, actually let me say old school first. In old school, they make an unplugged club for a neighborhood for a weekend. I think a week. I don't remember, but whatever. It's still back. Who wants to do it? You're not in the 1800s anymore. You're not in the old 1900s, like where the YOS era ended or something. But who wants to do that? Who's with me? Like, who's with me? Like who wants like at first, like when I read the series, I was like, okay, she's a normal mom, like normal. But then I read like all the books, it was like, okay, she's a total Karen. So she's not even great. Anyway, in various, what was it again? Forgot. But in Diary of a Wimpy Kid Deep End, they were camping with their family. Anyway. If you said less, you then thank you. Anyway, in Deep End, they were in camping and they're relaxing like for a few minutes, and then Greg's mom was to his dad, well, what's the plan? Her annoying voice. And then Greg's dad was like, well, this is the plan. We're gonna relax all day. And then Greg's mom's like, well, we can't laze around all day. We have to stay active. Can't she not do something that's active? Like, jeez. First of all, they were on a car ride, so that was like really stressful because that was very tiring on an RV or whatever. But she doesn't care. She just wants to get active. Like, jeez. If you want to get active by yourself, play Wii Fit or whatever. Or Wii Fit U or the Switch game that just came out like a year ago or something. If you want to get active, then, like, it's Greg's dad. He's an adult. He can do whatever he wants. But, dude, you can't force someone to do stuff. And then she's like, well, I'm going to force everyone to do a hike. First of all, that's wrong. FBI, get him. Bam, 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 bam. You cannot force someone to do that. I mean, I get it, like, if they're junkiers, and like, no offense, but like, that would kind of make, like, to get exercise if they're addicted to Fortnite or something. That would make sense, but like, they did nothing, like Greg's skinny, obviously, and Roderick and Manny too. Actually, Manny does deserve it. He should go on a hike, because he knows Greg all day. But yeah, here's another reason. And hard luck, I think. Greg's mom asked him, what he wants to do when he grow up. And Greg is like, I want to be a video game tester so I can test all the video games in the world. And Greg's mom is like, you should be an engineer or a doctor, because that's my aim. You cannot force someone to do a job they don't like. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, are you insane or something? Like, Jeff Kinney, what were you thinking on this one? Like, why? Like, I'm not saying you're a bad offer. You're still good, but what were you thinking on this one? You cannot force them to be a doctor or engineer or whatever they want to be. Like I don't even know what I want to be, but still, you cannot force someone to do that. It's their choice. Like, I get college, you can force them to go to college if you want, but still, you can't force someone to do that. Same with activities, you can't do that. Like, it's their decision. And in Dog Days, Greg and Riley and his family were at a grocery store getting stuff for the camp, and then Greg's mom was in there and met him there, and then Greg's family was like, would you like to come with us, Greg? And then he's about to say something, and then Greg's mom, well, Greg, we'd like to. But yeah, and then Greg didn't say anything, and he doesn't even want to go there because I will not live there because that'll be a nightmare. But still, you cannot force him to do decisions. In the book club in Dog Days too, they did a book club and doesn't even let him read the type of stories he wants to read. May I ask why? You cannot force someone to you cannot force them to get education. First of all, if they want to get educated or not, they can. They can't. You can't force someone to do that. He doesn't even let him read the type of books he wants to read. He was reading stupid Charlotte Web. It's stupid. He doesn't even know, you know what's even stupider? Greg got a book in the library, and then he said, oh, there's a woman in that picture, and that's sexist and stuff. How? What? You just don't want them to read it, that's why. You wanted to read Charlotte's Web and force them to do all that crazy crap mom stuff. What is wrong with you? Like, who's wimpy? Should we destroy that character and stop making that Karen? Oh, ah! But for real, guys, that was so sucky. Like, first of all, she's the Mega King Karens. She bashes modern technology. I bet if Greg wants to get a PS5, Greg's mom's not gonna let him because, yeah, because it's depressing. Psych, but it's just like you cannot force them to get a job. You can't force them to be a doctor, engineer. You take away their stuff that they love. And what's even worse, this Susan spoils Manuela. Like in the first Star won't be kidding Christmas. He gets him with all he wants in the catalog. What a spoiled brat. I bet he doesn't even need that stuff. Like what Greg's and he neglects Greg and Roderick. Like what? Like what the frick is wrong with you? Like oh god. Oh. But still, it's just annoying. And he makes Greg do the things that he obviously hates. And you always embarrass him. Anyway, guys, that's the video. This is a parody of EVGN, but kid-friendly, no cussing. This video took a while to make. I gotta make another one. Manny is being a spoiled, evil little brat. Bye.